That's very true. I agree with basically everything that you said. Like the set pick I do like into this comp, and I do like the Poppy as well because it can kind of lock down somebody, and if you get caught by the Poppy or get caught between the Poppy and a wall, you're kind of dead with the Galio follow up. But the Syndra knockback is very good against that. You just knock them all away. So I think the Syndra was the last pick counter to it.
Just for us to be on the same time, let's just play all the way to the right. There is an invade going on right now, though.
Mm-hmm.
So
it hasn't been spotted yet, I would say. No wards put down.
Oh, you're right. It hasn't.
I think they should have stayed in that bush.
Yeah,
but they are seeing Panu doesn't realize it, but it's hits the side of the wall. Not enough hits at the edge.
That could have been so bad for Twisted Nips.
So 105, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep. Okay, let's just keep it like this.
On the money.
All right. That's all you guys.
Wait, what time are you at, Ben?
Thank you, Chris. I'm at 119, 120, 121, 122.
Notorious mid spotted by Renegade's Gallo. They're going to fall into a skirmish. Notorious mid gets hit by the second sweet spot, already half health. Seems to just walk away, but that being half health, especially in a Syndra lane with Ignite, is going to be huge for Castoroma and getting an early lead.
Yes, very high kill pressure already from Castoroma.
Renegade's Gallo actually getting bullied by Big Poop early, taking a lot of bad trades.
Yeah, I've been saying it for a very long time. I don't think Poppy's balanced in the slightest. I'm just gonna put it out there. I do not think that she is balanced at all. She is incredibly horrendous to play against, and she doesn't die. She doesn't die, and she does more damage than an assassin.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy. That's my take on it. That's mine. I'm sure it's very what's the word? An unpopular opinion. I'll say that. I'm pretty sure it's unpopular, but that's my opinion on the matter.
Mm-hmm. Poppy is one of those champs like Garen, like super easy to, pick up and play. And as long as you're not, feeding your laner and playing unsafe, a bit of trade in the bot lane. I agree. I think Poppy's just like kind of dumb when it comes to the percent max health true damage and CC that comes from this champion. Which is actually another thing I want to bring out. So not only do they have the set and the Galio, but that Poppy ultimate can do a really good job with taking the front line away in the fights, allowing that backline access as well in these front-to-back team fights. So again, it just comes down to execution and how they are able to use these ultimates and the champions to the best of their ability to beat this front-to-back team comp that Terra Squad has built for themselves.
Yeah, if Twisted Nips wants to win this game, and they kind of have to without, with their motivation being pretty low right now. But like you said, it's gonna have to come down to precise, what's the word? Execution. That's what it is. Mm-hmm. And if you get one ultimate wrong, it could be the change, like the entire tide of the fight could change.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I want to point something out. So Poppy has biscuits and health potions, as well as a Dorn Shield. Whereas the sides of Renegade's Gallo, he got a longsword and a refillable potion, which meant that he was easily poked out of this lane to the point where he had to call up his jungler to come hold this top wave, as he just simply could not risk walking up to CS against this Poppy. So really well played by Big Poop here.
Down by 20 CS already, not even 5 minutes in. Flash taunt in. Does land it on Shady White, but looks like Ignite comes down. Shady White barely getting out. Very low. Flash is out. Bullet flash for the kill, but does not
so
get it.
Close.
Very close.
Must have lived with like 2 or 3, but here comes Notorious mid. First blood picked up. I don't even think the flash was necessary. Shady White just didn't have the reaction time there. But still, really well played by Notorious Mid and Dolos.
And Domination, Dolos, and Sev all got the assist on that too, so extra gold going over to them. Good start for the bot lane of Twisted Nips. And the mid lane, for that matter.
Yeah, that is going to be the first Drake picked up on the side of Twisted Nips. Domination should easily just punch this one to death. Yeah, Mountain Drake picked up. And I think our next one is Infernal, meaning we're going to get a Ocean or Cloud Soul this game. And I think Cloud Soul would be amazing for the side of Twisted Nips this game. But Ocean Soul, everybody loves an Ocean Soul.
Yeah,
Nice therapeutic soul.
I think Terra Squad would like the Cloud Soul as well. Especially Aatrox. You can just zoom around the map. It doesn't really affect anyone else. Maybe cast Aroma on the Syndra. Just like to escape or something. Or to chase down an opponent that's very low after using the ultimate. But regardless, a soul is a soul, and you want to get it. So that just means your team is that much stronger. Starting out 6.5 minutes in, and already about 1,000 gold lead on the side of Twisted Nips. Much better starts than they have had.
Yeah, and the gold difference is majority of making that up is not only the first blood, but this huge CS discrepancy in the top lane. And I would say that usually, like I said, the Aatrox is the aggressor in this scenario, but Renegade Scallo, he's just playing this matchup, I would say, very poorly. Big Poop doing a great job, forcing him out of lane early, but
hasn't even had to use a single pot or any of his biscuits yet either. Surprising turn of events on the top lane. Maybe it's a skill gap, like just rank wise. I'm not totally sure about either of the guys' ranks, but
again, Twisted Nips, or not again, but Twisted Nips were the ones able to pick up the first sub. They got first pick when it comes to their 6th member. So I guess it makes sense that Big Poop is definitely still a great player, you know?
yeah, actually, give me 1 second. I'm gonna get my phone and I can look up their OPGGs.
A lot of pings, they notice that Set is in their jungle trying to take away this blue buff. Set is level 6, but they're gonna instantly, wow, great ult, ignite, and the Haymaker's not gonna be enough. Shady White picking up the kill. That is one of the targets you would love to have a kill in this point in the game. Really well played by Casteroma. He ulted so that he would basically guaranteed get the stun off there when you have so many orbs on the ground. Yeah. I would say really greedy play to go and to the enemy jungle like that without having that Galio ultimate.
Yeah, and although Twisted Nips bot lane did have prio, they just weren't able to rotate fast enough over before Domination got blown up, and I don't think they were expecting the Syndra to be over there that fast either.
It makes me wonder how the lane state in the mid lane was going that allowed the Syndra to get there before Notorious Mid could. Because I think if it was more of a skirmish instead of a pick, I think that Notorious Mid could have definitely done a good job in the fight because he is so far ahead. But again, just really well played. Striking back on the side of Terra Squad 1-1, but there's still that huge gold lead in the top lane.
Blue ping's going down on the Rift Herald. Looks like they're gonna go ahead and start it up. Should be relatively free.
So I want to point something out. Both top laners have Phage, which to me, you know, Rift Herald, like you said, picked up. Great objective control by Domination, but Aatrox usually gets Phage, but Poppy, I just don't know how I feel about that. It's either Triforce Poppy or simply a Black Cleaver Poppy, I think you'd rather take the Triforce. But even then, I just feel like... I just don't think you need the Poppy to be doing, you know, extra damage in these fights. You really just want that, you know, initiate tank that can CC the enemy team and disrupt with the rest of your team, since that is how your comp is built.
Yes, you did say, however, that they are kind of lackluster damage-wise on the side of Twisted Nips, and it does look like Domination set is
Ult
going
goes,
to go in.
go flash ult by Lotus. I would rather have taken that onto Casteroma because it looks like Lotus is actually going the tank build with that Aftershock, which I still don't know how I feel about it. But yeah, Renegade's Gallo and Big Poop are just hitting each other over and over.
I don't like it either. Ooh, Renegade's Gallo getting low.
Ooh,
Ultimate.
both ults, but you definitely take the Aatrox. Big Poop. But Renegade's Gallo decided not to continue. No steal on the side, but Domination stuck over the wall. I think had to flash out. Again, they really tried for the steal, but without the ultimate, Renegade's Gallo is going to not die. Really good W time there to bring the Poppy away from him. Good peel. He has to get out. I think the Renegade's Gallo could be playing this matchup better, but Big Poop is just doing an amazing job top. But I want to go back to that play that was made mid lane with Casteroma and Lotus. Like, the ults that they layered on top of each other with that CC coming from the orbs. It was just beautifully played. Not really much counterplay when it comes to Malphite ultimate. But again, I would have rather had Casteroma pick up the kills. He still has 100% kill participation on his team, but right now, Terra squad actually takes the lead when it comes to kills. But they're still behind because of this CS discrepancy. Ooh, stun not hitting. But great vision. What was...
Big damage. After a quick OPGG search of the ranks do seem pretty similar. Renegade's Gallo is gold 4 currently. And Big Poop has been gold for 5 seasons. He hasn't played ranked solo queue this season, but he has gold 1 in flex, so pretty even like rank wise. But I don't know. And with the dagger buy out of the Poppy, it is going to likely be a Triforce.
Again, I think that's crazy, but
yeah, really
we'll see.
Caitlyn is sitting on almost 3,000 gold, not backing just yet. Oh, she is now backing.
Really?
Just want to spot that out.
Oh, well, that's crazy.
I don't think that was a very good time to back. They're pretty close to the tower. They might be able to get a plate off there.
Yeah. They're gonna roam down Lotus to maybe protect this tower, force him off. But yeah, it seems that Dolos and Sevdarev just wanted to back off, force the tower. Renegade's Gallo. Yeah. Did they lose a plate?
They did.
Oh, they did. Okay. Yeah. So, Rift Herald summon mid. I think this is really good because you want to be summoning it before the turret plates fall, and Dom is disconnected.
We lost Dom.
He couldn't handle the amount of gold that just filled his coffers.
Okay, he's back, and he's going to Wolves. Cool, we're back.
Yeah.
Pause.
If I'm not mistaken, I'm not even sure if Notorious Mid was in the range to get that gold pickup. I think all 320 gold worth of plates went into the hands of Domination. I could be wrong. If anyone in the chat wants to, you know, correct me. But again, you would have rather had that gold on Notorious Mid, who's going to be the carry for the game, I would say. Ooh, ult comes down from Syndra into the stun. Ignite comes down. Flash had to be used by Notorious Mid. Again, that combo is not something you can deal with, especially when Syndra hits level 11. That level 2 ultimate is insane. Sevdarev taking a bit of damage. They spot domination. The stun misses. Combo not going to make it, but they really want him. Will they commit the... No, they won't because Notorious Mid uses a good W to disengage that. Ooh, Sev the Rev taken pretty low, used an Ignite by Penugaku, but sadly that wasn't enough to kill.
Yeah, that Aftershock really saved him there. That ult did no damage to him.
Yeah, I'm actually interested why Panu didn't ult. I felt like if they locked him up some more, maybe, honestly, Shady could have flashed over the wall, put a trap to layer it up, and that would have been a kill, but I guess they just didn't feel like they really wanted the kill. Domination in the bot lane, ult used on Dolos, dunks back, Penugaku has to flash out, Shady White doing all he can. Haymaker comes down, but this is just a pretty bad fight, but a really good gank by Domination. Will Dolos fall? Nope, because he picked up the stopwatch. But here comes Renegade's Gallo. World Ender coming through, taken down. Domination stood still for a bit there. Will he fall because of it? Has to burn the flash afterwards. If
Did
you're
you see again?
He
Might maybe lag a little bit? I don't know.
it might have been lag, but again, this is going to be the dragon picked up for the side of Terra squad. I think that he had a really good gank there, but Dolos and yeah, no steal. Dolos and Domination did a really good job getting those kills, but the TP from Renegade's Gallo as well as Lotus being in the area really, you know, allowed them to pick up that kill onto Dolos, who at this point in time has 6k gold and 2 items completed.
Yeah, that is a big Kaisa.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut your off your train of thought there.
It's like I think you summed it up pretty well.
Yeah.
A very big Kaisa.
Compared to
They swapped lanes because they just took a dragon. I think this is smart. Kestrom are just gonna take a bit of a chunk there by a combo from Notorious Mid. But I think it's smart that they rotated their bot lane top. They're actually looking for a play on Notorious. Panu showed himself early, but again, I don't think they were going to find anything regardless. Notorious was simply looking to back out. Some good tower plating, but again... Oh, they do find Domination. I was wondering why they roamed down like this. Ult used, but Dom does a great job ulting Panu to try to get out. Uses Smite with Nimbus Cloak to gain the movement speed. Walks on a trap. Whoa, Lotus ultimate missing, but Shady White picks up the kill with a good snipe. Whereas the Rift Herald was summoned top lane. Really well played by both teams with that. They find the hook onto a 0 mana great CC chain. Shady White picking up the kill. Really well played by a Terra squad, but Penugaku just got slammed into a wall. Sev the Rev tried to do something. Shady White getting initiated on by Dolos. Great ultimate there. And it's just a insane performance by both teams so far. These skirmishes have been really hype. 5-5.
The Domination went back in though. I don't really know why, but he did. He ended up losing his life for it, and along with the dive onto the Notorious Mid. But Twisted Nibs tries to do right back. Shuts down the Caitlyn and gets a kill onto the Nautilus as well. It does force out the teleport from Big Poop though. But so Renegade's Gallo will have that advantage for about a minute or two once this comes back up. But
yeah, so I think it was very interesting. They swapped their bot and top, which I thought was smart, but then they rotated their top lane, which was their bot lane, to the mid lane, and it was just very confusing. They looked for the pick. They found actually Domination with it. Domination could have lived, but instead he went back in. But overall, it was just they used so much resources doing that mid lane that Poppy was able to use that Rift Herald, get the tower top lane, which was first turret by the way. Yeah, and they got the second charge, and I'm pretty sure shoved a wave top lane as well.
And still was able to TP into the fight and grab a kill onto the Nautilus.
Yeah, Dolo's doing an amazing job on this Kaisa. Like you said, this Kaisa is huge at this point in time. Even though both ADCs have been picking up the kills, Dolos's farm is just incredible.
Yeah, very few AD carries can match him in CS and consistency throughout the game. Because although Twisted Nips did lose their oh, but wow, big damage. Even though Twisted Nips did lose both their games,
Ultimate used.
more damage. Oh, blocked by Set the Ref.
Stepping on these traps, getting punished. Oh, great hook, but that's gonna take him into tower. The traps were not there to follow up. Does E into a trap. One auto is not enough to take down Set the Ref. Domination there. But honestly, Dolos could have 1v2'd at that point. He did a really good job there.
Oh man, that's a big Kaisa. I'll emphasize that a little more. That is a big fucking Kaisa. That is definitely not what you want here. Although Kaisa is mixed damage, you can build AP or MR to kind of stop basically their whole team. Because there's not going to be a lot of damage coming out from Poppy or Set, really, since both are going mostly tank.
Yeah, the Triforce picked up was very questionable, but again, we haven't seen to the extent what the item unfolds for us. Renegades forcing the flash out Notorious mid. Really good job there. But I do want to point it out. Oh, Lotus ulting onto Notorious mid. Goes though down. Castroma used the ult for it though. Ultimate by Set. So much is going on. Galio ult on top. Domination is getting hit, but Lotus also low. Domination does go down. Renegade's Gal picks him up. Set the Rev should fall as well. Dolos did a good job getting out of that fight, but Big Poop just wasn't there.
Cloud Drake is being pinged. Looks like they're going to secure their second Cloud Drake, third Drake total, and that'll be one away from Soul Point.
Yeah, so there was a lot to unfold there. Renegade's Dow did, with the TP, just rotated faster. He didn't even use it, but again, just really well played by him there. Also, Castroma and just the CC that they have, like I said, when you have that point and click Syndra ultimate with the Malphite, any target will instantly get 100 to 0'd. But again, this is huge. Like, when you are playing this front-to-back team comp, if you if you're not getting split pushed and putting your opponents in a we have to fight over these objectives, getting into this soul point position gives them so much power to put their enemies in a back foot situation where they always have to be reactive, because Terra Squad is, even though they are still behind in gold, are in the driver's seat for the game right now, I would say. But another thing I want to pick your brain a little bit, Ben, is this Malphite. I think that going tank, you know, of course, Lotus is 2-0-5. He's not having a bad game. He's doing really well. But again, I just think that having an AP Malphite, especially when Dolos is looking to hard carry this game, having that AP allows like almost an instant secure kill onto these ADCs, because Malphite has that power to just make one player or multiple players useless if that ultimate is used correctly. But again, I just don't like it.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen Malphite go like both ways, and I think that he does a good amount of damage both ways, but obviously he does more with AP. But the build that I would have him go is only get the Runic Echoes plus maybe one other AP item, just because his AP ratios are so high that he doesn't need a lot of AP to one-shot a Kaisa that has, like, I don't know, 1,300, 1,400 HP.
Yeah.
And along with the fact that the knockup is very deceptively long. That your team can easily just follow up. But I do agree that the full tank is not the most ideal, but I don't think it's a bad pick either.
Yeah, I agree. I think more of a hybrid, like you said, with the Runic Echoes is important, because it allows you to simply layer on, like you said, that follow-up ultimate come down from Shady White onto Dolos, but was blocked by the team. So, again, I want to emphasize, it's so easy to just press a point and click ability, you know, that which is this Syndra ultimate on this Dolos. And I think that having that AP on the Malphite as well simply allows almost a guaranteed instant burst instead of maybe Dolos living with 1 HP, getting a Q off and ulting to disengage, or even allowing this Galio to ult on top to maybe save if the reaction time is there. But I think that in my opinion, going for at least some AP is pretty important.
Yeah, I agree with that. And just to touch up on the Big Poop Poppy Triforce thing, and kind of what she's doing right now, she does have the TP, and so maybe it's a split Poppy, because the Sheen passive is very helpful in taking down towers, along with the fact that Big Poop does have TP to join the fights pretty quickly. And pings are going down for the Baron. Maybe they're trying to bait it while they let Poppy split push. Syndra finally gonna come answer after Poppy gets one tower and the other tower to about 60% HP. Hi, Chris.
Chris, is that your commentary saying that this is a boring game and you would like more action?
Yes, it is a pretty boring game, but Twisted Nip's doing what they need to do so far. I still have a comfortable, not really comfortable, it is still pretty close, but a gold lead at least. But more action would be ideal.
And speaking of action, we are 100% going to see a fight in 30 seconds where this Drake is spawning, and this is huge because this is the deciding factor on if this soul is delayed 5 extra minutes, or if a Cloud Soul is going to be picked up on the side of Terra Squad.
And not to mention the fact that the Outer Dragon spawns after that, so that'll even be an even bigger fight, assuming that Terra Squad gets this final dragon.
Yeah.
But because Outer's a really balanced buff. So.
Oh, 100%. I'm gonna go get some water. I am dying out here of thirst.
All right, sounds good, Kip. Poppy is on the top side of the map, is gonna be able to TP to the fight, but will it be before or after the carries get blown up? Delicious shooting out some W's, trying to get some poke off. 2 hits on the Renegade's Gallo. Lots of poke potential. I'm now realizing on the side of Twisted Nips with the Swain I think that's his W, and the Kaisa W. Oh, Shady White very low to start this fight off. Not where you want to be. It looks like Twisted Nips has full control over this dragon right now. There's a lot of vision down for Terra Squad, but Dragon's going to go ahead and be started up, and I think the Terra Squad's just going to give it. Yeah, they are. Shady White's backing, and Twisted Nips does delay that, or the Cloud Soul, and the eventual Elder spawn as well.
Well, this is a sight to see. I am very... I'm actually very confused at what happened here. It doesn't seem that there was a pick, but...
No, there was not, but Dolos and Notorious Mid, actually, Twisted Nip's gonna go ahead and start the Baron, but while they're doing that, assuming a fight doesn't start, Dolos and Notorious Mid shooting out pokes with their W's, and they actually got Shady White down to about 20% HP before the fight even started, which there wasn't even a fight.
Whoa! And that should be a dead Malphite. But it makes you wonder, did they not see them walking through the mid wave?
Oh, no,
on their way to Baron.
They got forced off it. I think that Flash from Domination?
Yeah, ult used by Domination. Galio on top, great combo there. Wow, this game is on its head. Should be the ace. Really well played. Renegade's Gallo is going to fall. Game over. Notorious Mid. Again.
Yeah, great wombo combo with the set R into the grand entrance.
Yeah, so I think it's weird that Terra Squad didn't set up for this Soul Dragon. I felt like they should have, like, the moment there was a minute to it, they should have already gotten the resets that they needed to and got vision around it. They should have planned, because that's what their comp wants. But the fact that they just conceded it to Twisted Nips and saw them walk all the way to Baron and just let them have it, it was so, mind-boggling that this was what happened. It makes you think about what comms or calls were made in this situation, as well as the ace picked up by Twisted Nips. It has set the entire, game state and is in their hands. This is now their game to lose, because getting Baron here is so huge. Because now they're most likely going to be sieging and getting as an even more gold advantage for their team. Because Dolos right now is a monster with his items, and Notorious Mid is definitely getting closer to level 16. I think it's actually interesting that they're both in the bot lane sharing experience, pushing this wave. And they actually have Sev the Rev mid lane. I think this is interesting. They're doing a 2-3. And I honestly don't know how I feel about it.
I think it can work. I like doing the 2-3 and having like multiple or a couple members in each lane, just because it spreads it around the Baron buff. And you don't even really need to be at the tower, like what you can see in the bot lane right now. The Cannon Minion just doing work right now.
Yeah, Galio decided it's probably best that I just go bot lane and do a 1-4, because Poppy is,
Poppy's Poppy.
The Galio's not needed, yeah.
She's doing Poppy things. God, I hate that champion. See, the Dolos's W is doing huge damage on Shady White and members of the Terra squad. That's really all that Dolos did at the start of the dragon fight too, was just poke him out, and there's nothing they could really do about it because it's just such long range along with it. And she does have the Gnasher's Tooth and the Rage Blade, so along with the Phoenix Codex and a Blasting Wand, likely going to build into Hourglass or something like that, another AP item. But just big damage onto that.
Domination going in, taking as much as he can. Will fall. Dolos taking turret aggro. Might fall as well. The flash did not save. That is a huge shutdown going on to Lotus. Good stun by Castoroma. Here is Lotus actually here. And Notorious Mid taking more tower shots. He's still taking tower shots, and they disengage. So, and they go back in because, again, this is a 2v3. They did a really good job picking up Shady White, Panugaku, and Renegade's Gal in that fight. But they need to be distant. They need to be, like... Yeah, they don't need to be here. Honestly, I say get the tower and get out, because you have Dragon in 16 seconds, and now they just lost core members that now says that this Dragon is... Terra squads. Sev the Rev should go down. Ooh, that wind elemental made him fast, but it doesn't matter. Caitlyn snipes him from a yard away. This comes down to domination. He has to steal this. Lotus does not have smite.
Did not have smite.
They have to zone domination off of this. They can't just go for the take. They have to do something to control domination. But domination, what is he doing?
Wait, did he do chickens? Did he do chickens?
He said, I think I'm going to go for my Raptors instead. I think that this is the better play.
No. So was that just lack of comms? Because Sev knew that he got smited, right? Like in the chase, like, oh, he has no smite, go steal that shit.
Yeah, and even then, it's Soul. You have to try to steal it.
Oh, man. Well,
dang.
Still have about a 6,000 gold lead, an over 6,000 gold lead, and Baron is coming up. Looks like they're getting proud for that right now, but the Cloud Soul is definitely going to provide a little more annoyance to the side of Twisted Nips, and the Outer Dragon is going to be spawning in just over 5 minutes as well.
Baron in 30.
Hopefully they don't overstay and give up the Outer Dragon, because that's almost a guaranteed win for whoever gets it.
Yeah, so it wasn't actually Zanya's, but it was Banshee's Veil picked up for both Dolos and Notorious Mid. I think those are still great defensive options.
Yes.
But let's see this fight. Like, I'm still not sure who is favored in these fights. Like, this is most likely going to be a 5-on-5. They can't just give this Baron. I really actually favor the Malphite ultimate when they are all clumped into this confined space of Baron Pit. But,
yes, but keep in mind that the Malphite ult does not affect Dolos or Notorious Mid, the two carries.
Yeah,
they bounce right off it, really.
Yeah, they're gonna need to.
Ooh,
Oh,
Poppy
Poppy.
splitting.
I think they need to go for the 4-on-5 play here. Panugaku looking for it to get the triple. Lotus ultimate. Dolos almost taken down. Kestroma ultimate, but is stunned and does go down. Lotus picks him up. Poppy is ulted in. Takes Lotus out of the fight. Panu is now left alone from the backline, but domination goes really low. The ball did not hit. Shady White taking a lot of health. Here comes Notorious. Big Poop goes in, but not much. Again, I think it was really smart for them to take the 4-on-5, and even after Poppy TP'd in, it was too late. They did a really good job layering the ultimates, like I said, onto Dolos, and the 3-man Malphite ultimate hitting those targets was so huge. They're going to get Baron here.
Incredible team fight by Terra Squad. They did exactly what they had to do. They took down Dolos at the start of the fight, and like there's no damage besides Notorious after that. But then again, he doesn't have enough DPS to take them all out.
Yeah, this is not your Leandri Swain. This is a Rod Banshee's Zanyas. I think that, I mean, even though Poppy has the Triforce, when you're in that 5-on-5 scenario, I feel like the Poppy isn't actually used 100%. Because again, Notorious and Dolos are your only damage dealers. Because sure, Domination can get a huge True damage haymaker onto these targets, as well as dunking high health members into the backline. But when you're in this 5-on-5 scenario where you are the ones at the Baron, then you are simply like, you can't do the disruption when the enemy team is engaging onto you. Does that make sense?
Yes, it does. And a little bit. Yeah.
Like, the Malphite was easily able to pick up those members because, you know, if Domination is on Baron and, you know, Big Poop is bot lane, or just in these situations, it's like, if you're not set up, then you can't really do much to really disrupt in these situations. So I think it was just really well played by Lotus to get that ultimate, as well as getting a level 3 ultimate from 16 is going to be huge.
Yes, and something to point out, looking at Poppy's build, she does have the Triforce and
Those don't stack.
Iceborne and Gauntlet. They don't stack. So which passive is it? I don't know which one it is.
That's an interesting question.
I saw the little ice circle go down. So does that just completely take away the point of having Triforce really in the first place to split and take away the damage on the tower? I don't know. I agree with the fact that you need more armor, but like maybe just not that item.
Yeah.
Wonder what she's gonna be building last. I think that what am I trying to say? What's that item? Gargoyle Stoneplay is pretty good here, especially if you're looking for an engage as Poppy.
Yeah, speaking of which, Gargoyles was picked up on both the side of Panugaku, which was one of his first items, and Lotus actually picked that up as well. I really just feel like, you know, maybe one AP item,
yeah,
because we've seen that this Malphite ultimate is huge, and I think that that is what makes or breaks these team fights, because if you can't layer on the Syndra ultimate on top to get these key targets, then you just simply won't be able to kill Dolos, who is so huge.
And it looks like Kaisa is also building into an Hourglass as well, so she's going to be mega safe with the Banshee's Veil, the Hourglass, along with her ultimate. So it's going to be very hard to kill this Kaisa unless you chain the CC like you did the last fight.
Yeah, and I think Notorious Mid realized that he was not doing enough damage. Getting that Leandri's is so important. I think it should have been picked up maybe sooner. But here comes the Elder Dragon.
Ooh. This very well could be the game right here. And Aatrox is top. Split pushing.
Yeah.
TP.
Oh my.
Oh, I don't know about that TP. Okay, it worked, I guess.
If it scared them.
Yeah, it scared them. It worked.
Well, here's the thing. I simply, instead of having Renegade's Gallo top lane, I say you should have had him pushing bot lane at least to stop and delay these super minions, because with an open inhib, you're simply just going to get out macroed. You have to have somebody defending, and the moment you send somebody defending, you just attack the Elder. But right now they're going for it. The super minions in the base. The ult does not land. Great flash by Notorious mid, but they're still on Dolos. Here comes the ultimate. Big Poop is getting engaged on, but Renegade Scout in the middle of the team fight. What is he gonna do? Not much. They're two of your damage dealers are on these tanks when you need to be focusing Notorious mid and Dolos is simply just gonna pick up Shady White. The W does land, and there goes down Castoroma. Lotus will be the last to fall, and they just simply have to walk the, destroy the, oh, actually, Panugaku's still alive. Totally slipped my mind.
That should just be a TP from Poppy, just to go in and just end the game right there.
Yeah, they should just walk this down. Sev the Rev's trying to stop Panu, but honestly, there's no stopping the pain train of Dolos. Insanely well played in these fights. Honestly, you love to see it. Twisted Nips saying, you know, we're season 1 champions for a reason. When we want to play, we're gonna bring our game. And the game they brought as they take down the enemy Nexus, game over.